Okay, we're live. It's Friday the 13th. Making sure everything's properly set up here. Wait for some people to show up. Hey. Hello, Shannon. Mr. Thrasher is not in tonight. I killed him. So who's gonna watch a slasher film with me? Who wants to watch a slasher film on Friday the 13th? Huh? We got Freddie and Jason here. Appropriate shirt, as Adam would say. Also got this. It's the Friday the 13th Bible. And we'll be going through some Friday the 13th facts and stuff on every single film. Well, actually, the first eight. I'm not sure. And I picked Friday the 13th, 2009 because I figured it was available on most services. I don't really know. Look, I got the Jason eyes. One eye's got to be like. Check Netflix. Check your Netflix. We'll wait for a few people to show up. And I'm going to get started. I'll have to keep it low enough that I don't catch a copyright. So we'll do that. People can grab yourself a beverage or a snack. I might do some like Friday the 13th questions and stuff too. Okay. All right. What's up, Jake? What's up, dude? Did you get Friday the 13th, 2009? If it's easier for everybody to get an older film, we could watch an older film, but I figured 2009 was the easiest one here. All right. Got Gemma here. There's Gemma. All right. She says, hello. Hello. Gemma. She's ready to watch a film. So we're not going to wait too long before starting it here. I've got the final chapter on right now. Anybody else watched any Friday the 13th today yet? I don't know how he wears these masks. See why his face kind of like became part of the mask, though. You ate Chinese? Oh, that sounds awesome. Oh, I was watching Jason kill somebody right now with his hand. Oh, brutal. All right. Yeah, Chinese. Damn, that sounds good. That sounds good. So, Shannon, did you see the first Friday the 13th film in the theater in 1980? Theatrical release date May 9th, 1980. On a budget of $550K. Okay. Part 2, huh? Friday, May 1st, 1981. Release of Part 2. Some Part 1 facts, though. Does anybody know what the original title was supposed to be? The original working title of Part 1. Harry Crosby, son of Bing Crosby, of course, played Bill. Yeah, it could be hard to understand with the mask on, right? Jason doesn't talk. Easy to remember his lines, right? Use of only 4 weapons. It wasn't Camp Death. I'll give you more time to answer. Somebody might come on who knows. Who knows? Friday the 13th. We're talking Friday the 13th stuff. Love Friday the 13th. Not my favorite franchise. But especially on Friday the 13th, you got to watch some Friday the 13th. We'll go over the body counts of each original Friday the 13th film. Well, the first 8. Hello, Ashley. Doing some Friday the 13th trivia and stuff tonight. It's going to be interesting. Anybody want to guess what the body count was in the first film? Mrs. Voorhees' body count? I'll give you 20 seconds. Friday the 13th, use these simple rules of horror. Create a prior evil, put a bunch of horny teenagers together, remove any help from adults, and kill them off one by one. Simple as that. Simple as that. So some of the films do get a little crazy with the drama and stuff when it really doesn't need to be there. 6 is close. That's not correct, though. That is incorrect. Give somebody one more guess. Still, anybody know what the original working title was for the first Friday the 13th film? Hey, it's close too. You're both wrong, though. You'll have more opportunities to guess the kill counts in later films. The answer is 10. She killed 10 people in the first film. But guess how many weapons she used? How many weapons she used? That's the bonus question. How many weapons did Mrs. Voorhees use? 3? Oh, that's close. Close yet again. Close. Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? 4. There you go. Bam, he wins. That's Jake. You win, Jake. Those 4 weapons consisting of a knife, an arrow, an axe, and the machete. The machete, which also killed her. Watch that earlier today. All right. Anybody? So pull up Friday the 13th, 2009. Agree we're going to watch that. I'm going to keep it low, like I said, for copyright purposes, but we'll watch it. We'll talk about it as it goes on. I'm surprised that was the last time they did a Friday the 13th movie. It's 2009. Friday the 13th Part 2. Jason's first First massacre. Oh, sorry. We're not done with part one, right? We forgot to say. Yeah, no, the film was supposed to be called A Long Night at Camp Blood. A Long Night at Camp Blood was the original working title of the first Friday the 13th film. I think Friday the 13th has a better ring to it. I do. The original Halloween was supposed to be called The Babysitter Murders, I believe. I think Halloween is better. Better for the franchise, for sure. So, part two. We'll do part two, and then we're going to begin the film. And we'll do some more of this during the film as well. Keep things interesting. It'll be fun. It's Friday the 13th. Appreciate anybody who's here hanging out. Pull up Friday the 13th, 2009. Got final chapter on right here, right now. Okay, so Friday the 13th, part two was released Friday, May 1st, 1981. Ranked number one at the box office. This time on a budget of $1,250K. I'm surprised that it even took that much. So the first film, a budget of $550K. That sounds like, but it's like they didn't really do too much more in the second film now, did they? How's it going, Simp Brown Coat Cameraman Villain Arc? Nice to see you. Welcome. If you want, pull up Friday the 13th, 2009. Might be available on Netflix. We're going through some Friday the 13th facts and stuff. The spirit of Friday the 13th. Immersing ourselves. Okay, so speaking of part two, anybody may or may have not known. I think most Friday the 13th fans know that the opening shot of Jason in the rain, when you just see his legs, was actually a female. The shot of him walking across the street towards Alice's house. Only time in the series Jason was played by a woman, Ellen Lutter. That was the film's costume designer. Just a bit of trivia. Bit of trivia for everybody. Okay, I watched part two earlier as well. Lost Tales from Camp Blood Part 2. All right. Who's ready to watch the film? Who's ready to start the film? I don't want to keep you guys all night. And we'll go on with the facts and stuff like that. Pretty cool. I'm going to get mine queued. Get it queued. Friday the 13th, 2009. I was just watching the final chapter. Corey Feldman, Crispin Glover. Corey Feldman. So cute in that film. Hilarious. I think one of his best acting performances, honestly. I think it was his first, wasn't it? Okay, so grab a snack, grab a beverage. Grab your 3D glasses. Oh, wait. We're not watching part 3, right? We're watching the 2009 one. Unless is it. Anybody have access to part 3? Or should we stick with 2009? We want to make a 3D switch? Yay, nay, yay. Okay, I'll just leave these on anyways. It's pretty cool. Okay. So who's queued now? Who's queued? Who's ready? Who's good to go? You watched part 3 already today? I did too. I just watched it, actually. I'm down for 2009, which I actually watched like a couple weeks ago, but it's a great film. And today's Friday the 13th. I'm going through all of them today. I usually don't watch part 7. I watched that earlier today. Okay. Wouldn't call this the cosplay. This came with the collection. It's just like a little mask. Okay, so who's ready? I'm pressing play now on the film. So we're gonna do this in sync. I'm pressing play now. Oh, sweet. What's up, Elliot? You going? Are you going? You checking it out? We're gonna start the 2009 film right now. I'm hitting play now. I'll let you guys know where I am and stuff every once in a while so we can sync up. Oh, you're working. You're working right now? Working right now on Friday the 13th? Okay, I got the red ladders coming in. I just got off. Nice. Nice. Okay, we're going in. We're going in. Oh, gotta do this properly. It's got these Mr. Thrashing mugs. Anyone's interested, Mr. Thrashing mugs, inquire with me on Instagram, or you can become a member of the channel for $6.99, and I'll just send you one for free. Not a bad deal. Pretty nice mug, as you can tell. And if you've not seen one of these, it is a Mr. Thrasher Metallica parody mug. Yeah. See, that's not Master of Puppets. That's Master of Content right there. If you're new here tonight, you can subscribe to the channel. Simp, brown coat, cameraman, villain, arc. What's with the crying? What's with the crying? Yeah, available. So yeah, it's coming, Shannon. In fact, I was supposed to send it when I went to see Beetlejuice. I was unable to. Blame my the post office over here. They won't send stuff to the States for some stupid reason. The guy gave me a line of crap. Anyway, I will send it. I apologize once again for that. They must have Ace Ventura'd your package to your house. Kicked it right up the sidewalk or something. Buffalo, New York. Okay, so credits are just coming in here now. Okay, cool. You're going to Toronto or you've been in Toronto? Well, I sent it in a raisin box. If it came in a raisin box, that was definitely me, but I bubble wrapped the shit out of it. It should have been okay. Okay, so in the opening moments here of the film, oh yes, they might have thought it was food, of course. Yeah, well, yeah. Maybe someone was upset they had to open it. I don't know. Maybe they just like beat the shit out of it. Okay, the execution, Mrs. Voorhees. I kind of like how they did that in the 2009 film. Okay, so Yes. Okay, so who else is watching the film? Ah, the handle ended up inside the mug, huh? Weird. I don't know. These bastards. I'll send it in a more secure box next time that they hopefully will not open up. Hopefully it'll be all right. I'll let you know when I send that out again. It'll be very soon. Sorry for the wait. Yeah, I don't know. It should be on Netflix, Elliot. Yeah, I picked this film because I figured that it's on Netflix and or Amazon. Usually the older ones are harder to find, so I do know who. Yeah, you asked me that yesterday, Shannon. I do know who Jason White is. Are you talking about the guitarist of Green Day? I don't know why you were asking. That's why I was like, I don't know. I looked up his name. I didn't see that he died or anything, so I was like, why is she asking about Jason White? Yeah, he's a guitarist of Green Day. What about him, though? You know his brother. Oh, that's crazy. Are you sure it's his brother? Sure he's not lying? People like to claim things nowadays. No matter how lame the claim, they'll still lay claim to the lame claim. Okay, yeah. Well, that's pretty cool. His older brother or younger brother? I'm really not really sure about his family. Don't know anything about his family. Older, okay. I celebrate Halloween all year round, so it's obviously just a little bit more special around September and October. But today feels like Halloween. Friday the 13th in the fall. Actually, it's still not fall. It's still summer. Still summer. For a little bit. For a little bit. Hit the like button, everybody. Everybody who's here. So they're having a campfire here. And they're looking for weed. They're looking for marijuana, I guess. And then they stumble across some weed, which obviously has to be Jason's weed, because he lives right in here where they are. No one else has got time to go in and take care of crops of weed except Jason. Obviously, Jason gets high. Wow. Damn, man. Damn. Streaming any of the Friday the 13th. Do you have access to any of them? Oh yeah, this is a good one. It's a good one. 2009 is good. I can't believe it was the last one that they made. And Friday the 13th, not my favorite franchise, but yeah. Yeah, that's what this is. That's what this is too. It's got this little like Bible thing. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, let's read a little bit more. Hello, Matthew. Hello. Hey. Hey. 3 years younger. Okay, so you have access to the movie then, at least. Watch Friday the 13th, 2009. That's pretty good. I don't know how far in are you there, Shannon? At 9. I'm at 9:20. They're just camping down here. This is a huge opening scene in this movie. Yeah, to talk about Friday the 13th Part 2. Anybody want to guess what the Jason's first body count was in his first big massacre? Friday the 13th Part 2. Who wants to guess? 5. That'd be a pretty weak body count. 5's a little low. Remember, his mom killed 10 in the first film. It's not 5. Not even close. But that's a good guess. You never know. I mean, in Halloween 1, Michael only killed 4 people, but that wasn't the whole night. 9. Now that one's close. 15's close. You're both close. Okay, give you one more guess. This is funny. Guy listening to his iPod here. Yeah. Good call, Elliot. Yeah. I laughed my ass off on that today. I watched that today. That is funny. Love the dialogue in Part 2. Part 2's got some good dialogue. Same with Part 3 and 4. 10. She's right. Body count for Part 2. Jason's first massacre. 10. How many weapons do you think he used? How many weapons? Guess the number of the weapons, and I will tell you which weapons. Close. Closer. I guess they're thinking bigger. Close. One more guess. You got 20 seconds on the clock. Do, 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 do. Do. Wait, I forget the song. Is that how it goes? No. Anyways, okay. So you were close. What's up, Ross? It's the same number as the body count, 10. And it's considered, actually, no, sorry, it's 9. It's 9. I was wrong. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Hey, man, we're watching Friday the 13th, 2009. You should pull it up and join us. Join us. Join the cult of Thrasher. Okay, so 9 weapons used in Part 2. Knife, machete, spear, a claw hammer. Of course, that's the back of the hammer. Watched that today. That was a good one. Both him and Michael in Part 2 of their franchise used the back of the hammer. Classic. Barbed wire, ice pick, pickaxe, pitchfork, and his bare hands. Does that count as a weapon? His bare hands? You use your hands as a weapon. Does that necessarily mean they're weapons? Yeah, it does rule. I watched some of it today. I have to finish it later, actually. But yeah, we're just checking out 2009 right now. Grab a beverage, get something to eat, join in the fun. Join in the fun. I got more Friday facts and stuff to read off here. It's going to be pretty cool. What else is going on? Unless you got something better going on, then just go on with it. Go on. This is a swinging, revolving door. You can leave and you can come in and out. It's like a saloon. It's like a saloon door. Do they? I even watched part 7 today. Oh, we have a gratuitous sex scene here. Gratuitous sex scene in the woods. Yeah, it's an original Friday the 13th screen used part 3. They used this for the opening scene. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. Would you imagine what it'd be like if they did, right? Huh? Huh? No, this came with the DVD collection. I don't even know I'm wearing it. It's not even comfortable. It's not comfortable at all. It kind of hurts the nose. Why am I wearing this? Did you see Beetlejuice? Yeah, it's not bad. It's not too bad. I liked it. I didn't find any of the characters to be too lame. Found the storyline was good. It's original. It's original. But yeah. I guess I understand if people say, it's mediocre, but I don't know really what they expected. It didn't do anything to ruin it. I found it pretty good. Michael Keaton was funny. It's pretty funny. Catherine O'Hara was hilarious too.
Stop fucking around.
All right, who's rolling on 2009 here? Shit's about to get wild here. This is all still the opening sequence. It's like the longest opening sequence to any slasher film ever. It's like half an hour long. All right. So, yeah, it is. It is. But I think the new Beetlejuice is definitely better than Ghostbusters 2, or Frozen Empire. It's not that great. I saw Aliens Romulus too. Wasn't that good? Oh, this chick's about to get slayed here. Yeah. All right, so Friday the 13th Part 3 facts. Released Friday the 13th, August 1982. Ranking number 1 at the box office on its opening weekend, and the theatrical re-release date, Friday the 13th, May 1983. Originally released in 3D. A budget of $25,000. Obviously, the first of all the Friday the 13th to feature the hockey mask, which he acquires in the film. Sure. Remade every Friday. Yeah, well, that would have been pretty cool. I think they should have. In fact, they should have redone the series like loosely, like they redid this perfectly. Now they've waited too long. They should have done another part 2, maybe which include Tommy Jarvis perhaps. Do a contest shout out. If you guys want to help out Shannon, she's doing this contest thing to explain what it is, Shannon. Explain what it is. The floor is yours. I don't know how much longer I'm going to wear the mask. Oh my god. One of these facts says first ethnic characters in series wasn't until Friday the 13th Part 3. Funny that's a fact. Oh, this scene's pretty good. Yeah, so if you want to give people the details on that contest, Shannon, by all means, do that. If you want to leave a link or something that they can click on, you can do that. Yeah, because this is pretty cool, like what they did here. He starts off as like Baghead Jason that he was in Part 2, and he acquires the hockey mask in this film, which is, now obviously the first film isn't all his mother killing, but we do see her get beheaded in the opening moments of this film. Oh wow, this guy getting dragged through the floor. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. He's got quite the home made for himself in this one. So I found they did all this pretty good. Saw this in the theater as well. Okay, yeah, everyone go to Face of Horror 2024, Shannon Fitzgerald, and vote for her to win a chance. Which Kane? Kane Hodder or the wrestler Kane? Come on, a Kane Hodder look there. One eye like decrepit. Yeah. Torn spoof of Beetlejuice? I'd love to see that. Kane Hodder, right, okay. Glenn Jacobs would have been cool too. Oh yeah, this is brutal. Sets the chick on fire in the sleeping bag. Oh, machete this far down the guy's head. Brutal. That was all the opening intro. It's just now saying Friday the 13th. Incredible. Made it to the second round. Awesome. Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay. So wait. There's no worse horror movie than Kane See No Evil. I don't know if it's the worst. I haven't watched the second one yet, but I watched it a couple weeks ago. It's not too bad. I've been watching a lot of horror movies lately. That one wasn't too bad. Who wants to guess Jason's body count in Friday the 13th Part 3?
Okay. Tell him. I'm gonna pay you punk. Sure, man. Hey, we can plug that too. Okay, well,
I like some of these characters. I like the setting. I think they actually filmed some of this around Jersey. Which again, it's a good throwback to the original, which is the only other one that was filmed in Jersey, I think. Part 2 is what, Connecticut? Yeah. Mayor of Knoxtown, Tennessee. I was just in Tennessee. My next video will be from Tennessee. Spoiler. 12? Did you look that up? Are you lying to me, Ashley? You looked that up. You looked it up. You're cheating. I know you're cheating. You're a cheater. You're a liar. No, was that a total guess? 12? That is the correct answer. 12 casualties in Part 3. Count it in your head? Seriously? You count it in your head? I watched the film today. I couldn't even count it in my head. But I've watched like 5 of these today. So, are you watching the 2009 one right now, Ashley? Because I have a question about this dude, the guy looking for his sister. Doesn't he look like the guy who played John Connor in Terminator 3? All right. Sync up. I'm at 26:16. 26:20. 26:20. Hopefully it's not a different version. If it is, we'll just keep syncing up. Yeah, it's kind of uncomfortable. I know how Jason does it. But by Part 8, the mask had like molded into his face, so. My favorite state. Sorry, I missed this, Elliot. Only ones I really don't like at all in this. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Jason Goes to Hell, horrible hunk of shit. Just like Nightmare on Elm Street 5. Hunk of shit. Every fucking. It seems that every horror franchise, even these big ones, the biggest horror icon ones, they all have a film that just sucks and is unbearable to most. And that would be Jason Goes to Hell. Jason X, it's worth a watch, but yeah, terrible concept. It's like, what are you trying to do? So that's why I was glad when this came out. What do you think of Freddy versus Jason? I like Freddy versus Jason. My favorite state, Ross, is California, for sure. Used to be Nevada. So, but I think it's become California since most of my work is based there. So I gotta say California, and then followed by I don't know. It's hard to say. Nevada and Tennessee. I love those are my 3 favorite states. Yeah, I guess they're trying to kind of groom him into the new horror icon of the modern era. Just before that, we had Jigsaw. Not easy to become a horror icon. Yeah, this mask sucks. I wish I had a Michael Myers mask. Okay, it's Friday the 13th, so you gotta work. Gotta go, Jason. Yeah, well, who knows for how long will it be cheaper to live in Nevada? Stuff's changing all the time, right? Yeah, that's kind of the thing about Terrifier 2. I agree, Shannon. It's just total gore. There's not much substance to it. Mind you, we're watching Friday the 13th, so what am I talking about? Yeah, well, loving the comments tonight. You guys talking about all the stuff I love to talk about. Yeah, I love Lake Tahoe. Lake Tahoe is fucking incredible. It's one of the most beautiful places on earth. Another reason why I love Nevada so much. I mean, Vegas. There's nothing in the world you can't do in Vegas. It's one of the greatest places, one of my favorite cities ever. Can't wait to get back there and do a massive amount of filming. Massive amount of filming. Wait till you see the filming locations I will cover there, provided they're still there by the time I fucking get back. Chi-Town is great too. So many places in America. Toronto feels like it's part of America. It really does. When you're there, it doesn't feel like other parts of Canada. Yeah, you love making your LA trips. As anybody who goes frequently 1 or 2 times a year, you'll get addicted to LA, even the parts that you don't like about it. Yeah, I like Florida. Florida's good. It's just uncomfortably hot, and I'm not too bad with heat. I mean, it gets hot everywhere. Gets hot here. I've faced some of the hottest LA heat, but Florida is really muggy, swampy heat. The swamplands can be a little uncomfortable to film in. Plus, you always got to look after. You can get killed so much quicker in Florida than anywhere else. There's so many more poisonous snakes and gators. Very hot. It's all these other places we're talking about. I can walk around and smoke weed and fucking be me all night long, because that's what I like to do. I'm a wanderer. It's very dangerous to do that in Florida with the shoot first law. People are very sketchy, and then there's gators hunting at night. Scary place, really, actually. So I'd say Orlando or Florida in general is just kind of up there for scary places, really. The most lightning strikes too. Yeah, not surprising. You get a thunderstorm every day there. Yeah, snakes. There are a lot. You can see snakes in Disneyland, wild snakes, ones that can kill you. Right. It has metal. Yes, it's spawned some of our favorite death metal bands, thrash bands too, but there's nothing that is there. It's Disneyland territory. There's really nothing there that you can go to and be like, I'm going to the metal museum. There should be a death metal museum. Maybe that's Morris Sound Studios in Tampa. I appreciate that, Sigma. Welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the show. We're watching Friday the 13th, 2009. If you want to pull that up, I'm going to do a sync up call here. 33 minutes right now. 33 minutes. If you want to pull it up, sure. Shout out to Sigma. He just pulled up, yo. We're shouting at him. Shout out to Sigma. Hopefully you're a subscriber of mine. If not, hit the sub button, man. Check out some videos. I've got one of the largest filming locations playlists on the planet, so check that out. Though I haven't done any Friday the 13th films. I have done the most Freddy Krueger films. I've also done some of the most in-depth Halloween location videos. This display thing. One more time. I'm at 30. Getting to 34 minutes here. 34 minutes now. Yeah, it is a nice painting. Can't part with a painting like that. That's art. That's art. Chris Sarandon. Sorry, I missed this, Shannon. There's always friggin' big conventions. This is convention season. With a lot of that happening in California. Chicago has a good death metal scene. Yeah, it's like all the death metal I'm into is like pioneer death metal, grandfather death metal. Pretty much all the metal I'm into is grandfather metal now. It's not like I'm always listening for new bands anymore like when I was younger. I listened to it all when I was younger. Swedish death metal. This is one of my favorite scenes. Lucky there, Stretch. You're that close to hitting the button on a whoop-ass machine. That old mummy fart. This is the guy he gets the mask from in the film. Whorehound is tomorrow in Ohio. Okay. He's like, hey man, hey, you want to buy some weed? Buy some weed? Seriously. Got a shit ton of it. You sure? You're lost, bro. Fuck shit up. You're fucking lost. Good times. I'd smoke that shit myself. All right. What's that, a turtle? Do I like Rob Zombie? Yeah, he's all right. He's all right. I mean, certainly not one of my favorites. I've seen him live before. I'm a pretty big Halloween 2007 fan. There are things I like about Rob Zombie. Has 1,000 Corpses, Devil's Rejects.
I trust you. Oh, can you do me a favor? You take the gas gas down the road. It's on the south end of the lake. Just take a right on the town road. Take a right.
All right. So, a body count of 12 in A Nightmare on Elm Street. Whoops. Friday the 13th. Nightmare on Elm Street. I've got the 40th anniversary of A Nightmare on Elm Street on my mind. So really, Jason's been killing longer than Freddy. Freddy's only celebrating its 40th anniversary right now. But yeah, in part 3, body count of 12, weapons used, butcher knife, crochet needle, pitchfork, hatchet, machete, harpoon gun, hot fireplace poker, knife, electrical box, and his bare hands. They always count the bare hands as a weapon. His hands are registered weapons. Yeah, it's not too bad up here, Ross. It's very nice today. It was cold there for a week and a half or so last week, but the Joe Bob kill count. I don't got the Joe Bob kill count. We're doing final chapter next. All right.
Yeah.
1 minute.
Why is he in my house? No. He's got to get going. You got flyers to pass out, right?
He's got flyers to pass out, he says. He's got to get going. Got flyers to pass out. What does everybody think of this guy? Who do you like more? The guy whose house they're going to, or the guy looking for his sister? It's kind of funny. It's a funny situation here in the store because they're just trying to get their gas and stuff, and he's like, yeah, he's like holding up the line, and he was already there when they walked in, so the guy's just kind of like waiting a while. There's no reason to be rude, but all the same, I think even if I was looking for my sister, I'd just be like, oh shit, well, whatever, just get your water and your gas, and I'll finish talking to the guy. You like the guy looking for his sister? See, he looks like I don't know. I thought he was. He's not. Definitely not. He looks a lot like the guy who played John Connor in Terminator 3, who's also in Disturbing Behavior, I believe it was. Well, this thing is tight. It's squeezing my brain. Ross, you're hilarious. Oh yeah, I know, Elliot, but no, I haven't lined one up yet. Yeah, I definitely got to. I mean, I'll eventually do all that stuff. I want to see the cemetery and the other spots in Jersey, and the ones in Connecticut too for part 2, and the ones for part 3. So it's all coming. Always got to have a future, right? Lots of horror to come. How about that Corey Feldman guitar solo? Look out, Trey Asagthoth. Yeah, I saw Trey live. That guy is crazy. And now that's grandfather death metal. Character name in which movie? We were talking about this movie. Friday 13th, 2009. I have no idea what the character names are. Jason's about to acquire his mask, though. Oh. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure the actor's name either. I don't know the actor's name in this film, and I don't know the one I was talking about from Terminator 3, but they look alike.
Gene, this is you, baby. It's been a long time.
Gina. Yeah. They still have Chris Tucker on vocals.
What the fuck?
Yeah, maybe his name's Clay. Might be. Oh. Brutal throw lashing. Brutal. This is pretty well done. Finds the mask. It looks pretty similar to this mask, yeah. Holes are in the same spot. Right, I think it is. I Am Morbid, nice. Nice. Yeah, Kara King's new band is pretty cool. That's a pretty cool shot there. He looks in the mirror. Jared Padalecki, okay. Oh, this boating scene is awesome. Yeah, Well, Pete hasn't been able to play drums forever. Even when I saw Morbid Angel, Pete's had back issues for like 20 years now. So he hasn't played with the band in a long time. He'd said he was coming back for the longest time, but he never has. I mean, he's always part of the band, but he just can't play physically. He's had like repeated back surgeries and stuff. I've seen David Vincent live. He's a monster, man. He's insane. That's why I don't really want to see them with Chris Tucker, even though I do like Formula's Fatal to the Flesh, Deadly album. Love Morbid Angel. Yeah, this boating scene. Who's watching the film here? This boating scene coming up is awesome. One of my favorite scenes in the film. And we're gonna get with some final chapter facts here momentarily. Yeah, I love this scene. Like the balls in your hand. I like that guy that's supposed to be a dick. Nick Stahl, okay. Well, that's the guy who's not this guy. The guy, he shows up to the house here in a couple moments. But, yeah, he was in disturbing behavior and stuff. I thought it was the guy in this, but easily confusable. Considering how deadly their music is, that is pretty wild. Okay. Yeah, the scene here is brutal. Just let everyone know one more time. Get my hair. She just fell. Jet skiing. Oh! 46-36. He just caught arrow. In the skull. In the head. In the head. The boat coming at her. Oh, wow. See, that's pretty good. I like that scene. Like, let's have her in the water and then have the boat just come right at her and hit her. Jason standing in the forest. What do you want? Baby, love. She's got like brain damage. Poor girl. Poor girl. She was just out for a jet ski. Perfect summer day turned into a day of horror. That's how good goes to bad. Good turns to bad in seconds. So Will knows more about the filming of this. I know I've seen Scott's filming locations. I think Scott on Tape's probably the only one that's done it. But is this all filmed around New Jersey? Because the only other one that was filmed in Jersey was the original. It definitely looks like Jersey if you look at the trees and everything. Gemma's passed out down here. Gemma. Gemma. She's wasted on Jason. She's been watching it all day. She's like, she's giving up. She's giving up. What's up, Jesse Hosh? Jesse Hosh. This was filmed in Texas? Okay. Jesse Hosh, folks. I'm getting itchy beneath this mask. Gonna have to lose it soon. Going to have to lose it soon. Just stabbed her in the head through the dock. That's pretty comedic death, right? I mean, they kind of want you to laugh as well. It's not like serious death. It's kind of like how the old ones are. Like, the machete goes into her head, and she's like, makes a funny fucking face. Yeah, not too much, man. Not too much. We're just watching Friday the 13th, 2009. Celebrating Friday the 13th. What's happening in California? California, yay. Or many of these films were filmed. Okay, so this was filmed in Texas, according to Jesse. Huh. Really does look like Jersey. But yeah, they make some of the other ones look like Jersey that were filmed in California. So yeah, people shit on Jason Takes Manhattan, but last of the 80s Jasons. Yeah, that's just it. That's why I'm only giving facts on the first 8 today. All right, we'll continue here. Final chapter facts here in a moment. So since we got Jesse in here, Jesse was talking about The New Blood the other day, and I've always given that film a pretty bad rap. I actually watched it first today. I watched it this morning while my brain was like waking up, but wasn't too tired. Man, this thing's uncomfortable. It's a pretty good movie. It is pretty good. I'm not a huge fan of the telekinesis thing or the character that plays both the mom or the asshole doctor or the main character either, but still, it's all right. The deaths are pretty good. The deaths are pretty good. I like the look of Jason too. If you want to see that screen use costume, you can see it on an episode of my show, Icons of Horror. You can see the screen use mask and costume from New Blood. And I've also done another episode where in the Hollywood Museum they have the actual machete from Final Chapter. Final Chapter released Friday the 13th, April 1984. Ranked number 1 at the box office. Opening weekend. 2,600,000 budget they were working with for Friday the 13th Part 4. So every time they did another film, they kind of increased like a couple $100,000 or so. Tom Savini, film's original makeup artist, returned to assist in killing Jason, whom he helped create in the original film. Very cool. Fun fact, Skinny Dipper survival rate, 0%. Okay? None of the Skinny Dippers survived in Final Chapter. Sorry to say. Some of my favorite Skinny Dippers were in Final Chapter. That'd be when Corey Feldman is, like, how old was he in that film? And was that his first film? Somebody, Jesse's here, he knows these facts. Was that Corey Feldman's first role? I think it was. It says, yeah, it should say here. Nah, it just says famous 80s actors, Corey Feldman, Crispin Glover. Doesn't say his first film, but I think it was. This film's good too here. We did a guitar solo in the Final Chapter. You can't do a guitar solo. How could you do it in the Final Chapter? Let's not talk about that. Okay, so who wants to guess the body count? In most people's favorite installment, Final Chapter. I don't know. Every year I go back and forth between 3 and Final Chapter as to which one is my actual favorite. And today I said 3 earlier. It's hard to say, though. Final Chapter's got a lot of good deaths, too. I'm going to say 3. because we were talking about everything, except another thing me and Jesse were talking about recently was the ridiculous character arc in part 3 with this girl who, I guess, didn't want to show her breasts, and so they had to write in this whole line about how she escaped Jason and all this stuff. Brutal, but it is by far one of the worst scenes in the whole series. It's just so useless. It doesn't make sense how she escaped Jason in that scene. It's similar to the only thing that is wrong about this film, and that is that the guy's looking for his sister, and Jason's holding his sister hostage. Now, why is he holding his sister hostage? She doesn't appear to be raped, so he's not using her for any sexual activity. He's just keeping her locked up. But what is he feeding her all this time? It's been a while. He's come to look for his sister after a while. That doesn't make any sense. Jason's just a killing machine. He just slays people. Like a Terminator. Oh, it was way before Lost Boys. Not his first, are you sure? Are you sure about that? Go fact check that. Somebody fact check that. Hello, Mr. JJ Games. Mr. JJ Games. Mr. Double J Games. Oh, okay. Gremlins is older than Friday the 13th, part 4. Okay. I guess it would be, wouldn't it? I have that film too. Okay, so he did Gremlins first. Looks like his mom. On IMDb, it says that Final Chapter was his first. It should have that fact in here. All right. Anybody guess the body count number? Ashley? Jen? How many did he kill in Final Chapter? A cool scene here. Jason sharpening his machete here. You get a flashback to his mother getting beheaded. So I like how they did 2009. Kind of threw in all the elements of, the first film and fixed, because a lot of people would wanted Jason to be the killer of the first film. Like, I got into the films later, right? So I'd actually watched 2 to 8 before Jason X came out, but I watched 1 after I watched 2 to 8 because I just wanted to see Jason kill. 14, you got it again. You're cheating. You're cheating. All right, so Feldman did stuff before Friday, like The Fox and The Hound and some TV stuff. Okay. It was on Cheers. Okay. Okay. Jesse was watching a lot of TV at this time. I was not born. I was not yet conceived. I was like -4.
That's okay.
Wow. They thought it was going to be the Final Chapter back in 1984. Wild. 2 months before Gremlins. Okay. I watched Lost Boys yesterday. Such a good movie. I probably watched it the week before as well. Friday the 13th. Okay, yeah. So he was doing pretty good then. He was doing pretty good that year. He killed it in the 80s. He really did. I was actually thinking, and a lot of people might disagree with me, but I was thinking, wouldn't it have been funny if in the Lost Boys, him and Corey Haim's characters were reversed? I think he looks way more like the other guy's brother, and I think he could have been great in that lead role. And Corey Haim is the guy that they approach in or Corey Haim is him in the comic book store, and you know what this town is like and all that. Wouldn't that have been all right? I just feel like he would have been a better lead character for Lost Boys than Corey Haim. Nothing against Corey Haim, big time. I wasn't the hugest Corey Haim fan, but he's great. But I just find he's not the best for the lead role of that film. And he doesn't look like the other guy's brother. Anyways, just a thought. Just a thought. Friday the 13th is too good of a movie. Watching 2009 right now. Started the 2 Corey era.
Which way?
Well, I don't know. It's because like his character is slightly annoying in that movie. Like where he's like, "Oh, we're set to protect," and him doing that really lame voice, trying to talk in the deep voice. Would have been cooler if he was more like, just the natural lead character, and Corey Haim was playing that role. I just think that would have been interesting. That's right. Yes, rewatch that, Jim Ross, and then watch my filming locations. I did pretty good on that. I did pretty good on those locations. Yeah, they are. They are. I love those. I love the the Hicks. Yeah. Boy, get on in here. Emilio Estevez. He's like, I got eggs on. Boy, I don't give a frog's fat ass. Get the fuck in here. Right. How'd you guess that body count, Ashley? How'd you guess that body count? You're cheating. Don't be a cheater, Tid. That is the body count. It's 14 in Friday the 13th, final chapter. And how many weapons do you think he used? What's up, Dave? Donatello Turtle. I have no idea what a Donatello Turtle is. I'm losing too much focus on the motion picture here. Though I did just watch this last week. So far today, I watched 1, 2, 3, half of 4, watched 7. I watched half of 8, which I have to finish later too. Sometimes I don't get to 7 and 8. I feel like maybe 6 might be outlawed tonight. Usually that one's one I look forward to getting to. But I kind of feel like watching 5. 5. You taking off, Mr. JJ Games? All right. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's been a long time since I watched Teenage Mutant. You're doing it off your head, Ashley. Good to see you in here, Dave. Hope you're doing good, man. 5 weapons? No, that one's wrong. Recount off your head. That's tricky to count how many different weapons off the top of your head.
What the fuck? Please, try not to
He used more. It's good to see you, buddy. It's good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Where's Gemma? Oh, she's still on the floor.
No.
Just lounging. Just lounging. All right. Well, the answer is 9. He used 9 weapons. And one was a surgical saw. He used a scalpel, knife, harpoon gun, spear, corkscrew, cleaver, axe, machete, and his bare hands. Every single time he uses his bare hands, and they count that as a weapon. I'm not sure that should count as a weapon, to be honest. I mean, his hands are weapons, but still. Okay. Just gonna grab a beverage. Grab a beverage. Yes. Checking out the YouTube feed before you take a shower. Right on, man. We're watching Friday the 13th, 2009. Sync check. I'm at 103.30, and the Asian guy's about to friggin' get it. For sure, anybody who is watching along with us has seen the film, so a big spoiler. Oh, I haven't watched Freddy vs. Jason in a while either. I like Freddy vs. Jason. This Asian guy is
Oh, the house. Jesus Christ.
such an idiot. I mean, seriously. I'm kind of with the guy who's being a dick, who owns the place. I mean, he's not really being a dick. Like, this guy's breaking shit, sends him out to fix something. Now he picks up a hockey stick, smashes the light. It's like, dude, like, how disrespectful are you? Jason did society a favor by slaying this guy. Look at him. Popping other people's booze. Just sucking down this guy's dad's booze.
More? Oh, absolutely.
You just know this guy was gonna die.
Grease wheels and shit. Damn it for being a douchebag.
Damn it for being a douchebag.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Tits are stupendous.
Wow, you really know how to make a beautiful special.
That's what I do.
Okay. Gratuitous sex scene 2. The second. Mine is also, hopefully mine's still matching up with anybody else who's following along with the film. Mine's the Killer Cut edition, so I don't know. It could go off a bit. Could be like more sex or more kill in a couple areas of the film. I don't know. This black guy. He said, "Come on, y'all. I'll take care of this. I got this. Prove you guys wrong every time." Like, dude, seriously? You don't have to prove anything. Oh, good. You got the Killer Cut too. Oh, sweet. We're going to talk about Del Taco. Yes. Del Taco's got great coffee. It's got great coffee. And I've never tried their tacos. I've been in there for coffee like 4 times. Never tried their tacos. Jesse Hosh likes their tacos. Demonic backfires. I love Del Taco Bell. I love Del Taco Bell. Queso burrito. Oh man, now you're making me want Mexican. Is that like automatic spell check? Del Taco Bell. Le Taco. 8-layer burritos. Oh man, you're making me hungry.
He's a win in a fucking titty contest.
Sex scenes are so much better in 3D. 3-dimensional. That's the way to watch sex in a film, I'm telling you. And the screen looks really trippy too. Right. Oh. Hot chocolate's ready. All right, Michael's in the house. Michael in the house. That should have been the thumbnail right there. I'm sorry. Michael would ass rape this mama's boy, okay? Michael would ass rape this mama's boy. I'm sorry. Let's not get it confused here. Come on. He may have, like, sister issues, but he's not a mama's boy. Get on up there. Get on up there.
So, lines, cherries on the ice. So, come around back here. Come go. Pass back to the middle.
Kind of have to hold the 3D glasses on. See, look at this asshole. Smashes that glass all over. And then he just like slides it under the freezer and stuff. Oh man. Gotta stir this.
Oh God, you scared the shit out of me. Are you? Is it?
All right.
Is it out there?
Oh. Jason has left the building. So much easier to see the film now. You got like Netflix on your phone or something, Jesse? Multitask. Film and live stream. Oh man. Oh, screwdriver into the throat. God damn. Oh man. Just spewing up blood. Oh, nice and slow too, huh? Take it. Take it. Yeah. Yeah. If you can hear this thing's probably gonna get copyrighted then. If you can tell exactly where we are. But that is brutal. That guy got fucking brutalized. And that's what you want to see when you go to see a Friday the 13th movie. They did a good job on this film. I can't think of any ways I would make it better. That's how I feel about the new Beetlejuice film. Some people go, oh, it's mediocre, but it's like, it's mediocre. You're not a filmmaker. You couldn't make it better, so how could you say it's mediocre? It's 2024. Anything you want to make a movie about has already been done. So Tim Burton did an excellent job at giving it a touch of originality, in my opinion. Not overdoing any of the characters, including Beetlejuice himself. Messed my hat up. I'm confused. Yeah, the axe throw is awesome. I don't think it's happened yet. Yeah. Sometimes one-liners are so forced, you know?
Why don't you just get the fuck out? Listen, dumb shit, there's a bigger problem this morning. Are you serious? There's a killer out there. He's the one who cut the lights, okay?
Like, don't you get it? Chelsea Nolan never came back. Lawrence, what are you doing?
It's better with the mask, huh?
Let me go get him. No, look, man, don't go on.
Might watch in 3D later with this. So many Friday the 13th. Hey, we got 13 likes. Let's keep it there. No more likes. No more likes. We're good. We're good. Cut it off. Cut it off. Nobody who comes into this live stream is allowed to like anymore. We're at 13. Let's keep it there. No more. For today. Have him kill her on the midline. Yeah, I love when that happens. Because all horror should end brutally. People should just all fucking die. Seriously. Like, I just saw the new Aliens. I don't want to give any spoilers, but all I want to say is it should always end with the aliens just going off after devouring everybody. That's how it should be. Humans should not beat aliens, you know? Humans should not beat Jason. They should not beat Michael Myers or Freddy Krueger. then we'd always be afraid of them. Damn, that's good cocoa. I think only in the US do they call it cocoa. Here we just call it hot chocolate. God damn, that's good. Oh my God. I think they actually made this movie 3D. And only I'm reaping all the benefits. You guys are missing out. I like the 3D effects in part 3, though, too. It's pretty good. It really is in 3D. It's actually giving me a headache. This could mess up my vision permanently. What's this guy doing? Looks in the freezer. It's just like frozen burgers and stuff. Just watched Ed Gein with Kane Hodder. Kane Hodder playing Ed Gein. It's okay, but he shouldn't have really. I don't think he's very good. Kane Hodder. He's too big. He's too big and bulky, like Jason. There you go. Axe throw.
This is bullshit. Alright, the power goes out here all the time.
Now he's like, help me. They're like, fuck, man, we told you not to go out there. What the fuck? He's like, surprise you every time. Well, big surprise. You got an axe in your back.
Jesus, where are the police?
Now we have to feel bad.
Look, we have to help him.
How dare you put us in this position?
Oh my God, please!
I'm sorry, but you brought it on yourself. Oh my God. Well, that's pretty brutal. Well, he's dead. Let Jason get up on the roof. 1 second ago, he was just pushed the guy through the axe, and they're like,
What are you doing?
where is he? And then he's like up on the roof. He's just like a spider monkey. As soon as they looked away, he's scaled up onto the roof. It's like, stupid humans. Damn, right there. Shunga gung 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 gung. No, 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 no. My dog's a killer. No. That's my Loomis. No. Gemma, no. If it was a Michael Myers mask, it would make sense. She likes Jason. Look at it. Cuddling with the mask. Oh. You just snapped that girl's sternum. Okay. Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning. Released March 22nd, 1985. Ranked number 1 at the box office, as they always seem to do, on a budget of $2,200,000. That's about $300,000 less than the previous film. All right. Take it easy, Dave. We'll have to hang out soon, buddy. Crazy Booster in the house. Crazy Booster. What's up, man? Damn enchiladas. I might have to watch that later. I have to get that in later. That's right. Part 5. Part 5 has some of the greatest characters. Lana. It's in the car.
Please.
Crazy Booster in the house. What is up? Brexis Tornadoes in the house. We're watching Friday the 13th, 2009. And, oh, Jesus Christ. Just grabbed the arrow and shoved it through the cop's head. Oh, his eyeball. That's awesome. That was good. The deaths are really good in this, I must say. Always pretty impressed with this film. I'm at 1 hour 20:52. Anyone's keeping up? What's going on there, Jordan? Booster. So, yes, a budget of $2,200,000. They were so quiz. The film is called Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning. What was the original working title going to be? Who can guess it? What were they going to originally call Part 5, A New Beginning? Well, some funny questions here. These are for you, Jesse, because you're a big Part 5 fan. Damn enchiladas. Anybody know what the film was supposed to be called? Who wants to guess the body count? Of course, I try to forget the fact that... Oh man, that guy's scream was pretty good. Try to forget the fact that by the end of the film, you figure out it was not Jason who was the killer in Part 5. Jason was still dead after final chapter. He doesn't come back till Part 6, which I find is really lame. Listen, Vic, I think you're way out of line. You want a chocolate bar, Vic? Okay, I'll put it here. You can have it when you feel like it. That's the way you feel, Vic. Then forget it. Just forget it. But I think you're way out of line. And then it turns out it was Joey's father was the killer. It wasn't Jason. I find that so stupid because some of the deaths are wild. So, because it's not Jason, nobody's put up a guess yet. The original title for Part 5 was going to be Repetition. That would have been pretty stupid. Friday the 13th, Part 5, Repetition. There's body count of 21. Which scene? Which scene? Sorry, I'm slightly confused. That's funny how... Okay, no, I don't want to speak too soon here. Okay, who wants to guess number of weapons used? Swing and meat. Return of the Living Dead? Hell yeah. Three to six count. What's up, Brian? Nerd locations. Nerd locations. Okay. We're going heavy now. Jason is back. We're going to go hard on the trivia now. We're going to get through this. We have to go to part 8. So let's go. You don't call out the answers. I'm just going to continue with the facts. That's right, Victor and Joey. Okay, so how many weapons used by the imposter in part 5? 11. Road flare, axe, knife. These are some of my favorite deaths. Garden shears. I was just going to say, he plucks that woman's eyes out. Or they have sex in the forest there. Leather strap, long metal spike, tractor, railroad spike, chainsaw, and cleaver. Okay. Part 5. Okay, so some fun trivia. Number of stalled cars in the film, 2. Number of stalled chainsaws, 1. Number of words spoken by Tommy Jarvis. Anybody want to guess? How many words did Tommy speak in Friday the 13th, Part 5? Anybody want to guess? Anybody at all? Nope. Those are wrong. It's an actual number. It's a lot higher than 1, surprisingly, but it's got the actual number here. Those were cold answers. Nobody's warm yet. Not 3. Not 5. Oh, goodness. Entering Jason's lair. See, why would he be keeping this guy's sister down here? And she screams for help, so they know where to find him. But these answers are all still wrong. I'll give you a hint. You're not even half. Not even half. It's a specific number. It's an even number. Last hint I'll give you. It's not that high, but it's a lot higher than what you guys are saying. $16's close. That's the closest so far. I'll give you 2 more guesses. 2 more guesses. Otherwise, it gets too tedious. Because he thinks she looks like his mom in the picture. Oh, okay. That's why he's keeping her. Okay. Okay. Well, is he crazy? His mom wasn't that hot. Come on now. 14. I'm sorry. The answer is 24. 24 words. Did you just look that up, Shen? That's the answer, 24. Words spoken by Tommy Jarvis. I'm trying to kind of remember. It doesn't say much in the film. Yeah, I really appreciate you stopping by, Ross. Happy Friday the 13th, man. Check out new videos and stuff. Oop, gotta plug my battery in. We've been live here for a while, so. All right. Okay, so let's talk one of everyone's favorites. Most people's favorite is Jason Lives. I mean, next to 3 and 4. Everybody likes 3 and 4, but next to that, people seem to talk about Jason Lives the most. So, released August 1st, 1986. The first film in the franchise to not rank number 1 at the box office opening weekend. Wonder if it's because it was not released on Friday the 13th. I don't know. Ranked number 2. A budget of $3 million, which was the highest budget at the time by a long shot.
Because I can see him. He's coming. We gotta go.
That's insane.
Let's go. Come on.
Alice Cooper wrote 3 songs for the film, which most people know. Average amount of time it takes for characters to get over a friend's death in the film. 2 minutes. It's a funny fact. All right, so how many people did he kill in part 6, Jason Lives? Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it?
It's a dead end. Oh, what are we gonna do? Wait. Hurry.
Anybody know? How many people did he kill in part 6? But we'll just wait then. Maybe we'll just wait. Oh, geez, the other chick gets it. Sad. They were going to be together. Yeah, they would have beaten the odds. But no, she's dead. But he got his sisters. Wow. Very close. Now I know you're not cheating. 17. Very hot. Not the exact right answer, but you're nearly there. 18. It was 18. How many weapons used? How many weapons used in Jason Lives? Jason Lives, and how many weapons did he use?
Come on.
Quite the setup they had for this film. All right, so 9 weapons used in Jason Lives: metal spear, machete, always the machete, whiskey bottle, graveyard, knife, dart, rock, X-Acto blade, outboard motor, and Jason's bare hands. Always with the bare hands. All right. The New Blood. Released Friday the 13th, May 1988. Ranked number 1, opening weekend. Budget of $2.8 million. And a series record in part 7. 3 sex scenes, 2 stalled cars. Only film in the series to feature characters other than Jason who possess supernatural powers. Telekinesis. So what was his body count in A New Blood? Who's got it? The body count in A New Blood. We're in the last couple films here, so because we're only going up to Jason Takes Manhattan. 13's close, but no cigar. You're close, but no cigar. Who's got it? Another guess. I'll take 2 more guesses. This is a big mug. It's pretty good. Like drink soup out of here. Come on, Ashley. I think Ashley's already won. Even if she doesn't get this one and the next one, she's already pretty much won for right answers. It's close. 12. Actually, Shannon was closer by 1. One more guess. I'll take one more guess. 14. You're closer. Closer. One more guess. One more guess. You're warm. Warm. Can only get one more guess. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? 15. That is incorrect. Jim will move to the kitchen. Right, it's 16. It's 16. Okay, weapons used. How many weapons used? Jesse said 18. He was close. 16. Who's going to get weapons used? Looking for exact number. No hot or cold. Let's get the exact number. How many weapons did he use in the New Blood? Oh, yeah. Now she uses the locket. 19. That's a lot. Less than that. Less than that.
Okay. You can stop now.
That's a lot of weapons. 19. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I like how they get him in this one. The chain. That's pretty good. No one's going to guess. 8. No, that was closer. That was close. One more guess. One more guess on weapons used. I'll tell you what they are. Oh, he's going into the grinder like Michael did. Halloween Ends. And I don't think he's on tonight, but shout out to Reel Locations. Brian. Good friend Brian. Brian's actually in the film Halloween Ends, and he helped push Michael into the wood chipper at the end of the film. That son of a bitch helped kill Michael Myers. I don't think he wanted to, but he did it for Jamie Lee Curtis. So. 10. Close enough. It was 11. It's 11. Funny, though, because 2 of the weapons they use here aren't technically weapons. I mean, telekinesis is one of them. Is telekinesis really a weapon, or is it, it's a power? Bare hands, again, weapons. Guess if you're Jason or you're Freddy, well, your bare hands would not be a glove. Okay, anyways. Tent spike, sleeping bag, axe, skite, party horn. Oh, yeah, the party horn. Watched that today. That was great. Knife, machete, long-handled machete, power tree saw, and Jason's parents. Power tree saw. Is that what it is? I thought it was a bushwhacker. Same difference, right? Okay. One more as we are winding down here in the 2009 film. Really appreciate you guys coming out here. Shout out to Jesse. Follow him on Instagram. You want to see some incredible filming location matchups. I'm sure you guys see him on the show all the time. Really appreciate you coming out, Shannon and Ashley, as always. You guys are always here, and I really appreciate that. Appreciate you being cult members. Okay, so got one more here. Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. Released July 28th, 89. And on a budget of $5 million. Wow. The biggest budget before that was $3 million, and that was for Jason Lives. Everything else is in the $2 million range. So $5 million. Wow. 3 survivors in the film, including Toby the dog. Thank God. Illegal substances used: cocaine, heroin. Yeah, right at the beginning. Crack. The last 2 make their series debut. Pot, absent in the film, which is weird because Pot is actually in just about all the Friday the 13th films. Huh. First film in the series to not feature a stalled car. Can you believe that? Now that's a fun fact. More like Jason Takes a Cruise. Yeah, exactly. It should have been called Jason Makes His Way to Manhattan. And then you finally get a little Manhattan at the end. But yeah, that's pretty funny. First film out of the first 8 to not feature a stalled car. That is hilarious. All right. Final body count guess. Who's got it? This is a big one. This is a big body count. So I guess he killed a lot of people between the ship and New York. Who's got it? That was close. Close. We're looking for a correct answer here. Friday the 13th, 2009, just ending. Great film. It always is. Breck says 28. You're further off than Shannon. Breck says tornado. Oh. Ashley's been hitting quite a few of them out of the park. See if she can get this one. No. Larger kill count than we've been seeing. 23. That's the closest so far. Closest so far. Still not correct, though. This is our final one. Oh, Breck's got it. 21. Breck's tornado. You got it. Okay. So, last weapons used. Guess. How many weapons used in Jason Takes Manhattan? Final weapons guess. I think it's the biggest one as well. That could be the only hint I need to give you. Yep, more weapons used in part 8. So more death and more weapons used in part 8 than any other film. In the first 8. Jason right there. It's great. They got the original, what was on the back cover of the VHS copies and stuff, along with the facts and all that. Very good. Mimi says 42. What's up, Mimi? That's not 42. Lower than that. There were okay. The next hint I will give for that is just that there are less weapons used than the body count. Yeah, part 6. Super dead, Jason. Part 5. Everybody loves Bag Jason. 18. Close. Very close. That was the closest. It's not 18, though. We'll go until somebody can guess it, and then we'll... close again. 15. It's not 20. It's not 15. Someone guess it, and then we can name them off. There's some interesting ones here, too. Yeah. Jason Takes Manhattan's another one of those, it's generally claimed as Close. That's the closest so far at 16. It's generally claimed as like one of the worst in the series, but it's got a pretty big cult following, just like New Blood. Ross was in here earlier, swearing by it. Jason, darkness. 17. 17. That's it. 17 weapons. Yep. Spear gun. 3-pronged spear. Electric guitar. Hot sauna rock. Broken mirror. Harpoon. Machete. Knife. Electrical station. Deck antenna. I liked the boxing roof fight in 8. Yeah. That scene's awesome. That's brutal. I gotta watch the second half once we're done here, actually. Deck antenna, axe, used heroin syringe, steam pipe, exploding car, drum of toxic waste, wrench, bare arms, hands, and fists. Wonder if that counts as 3 different ones: his arms, his hands, and his fists. So when he used his hands and the other ones, he didn't use his arms or his fists. He definitely uses his fists when he punches the guy, Terminator style, in part 6. Goes right through him. All right. That's it. That was pretty fun. Good way to celebrate Friday the 13th. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Really appreciate you all coming out this evening. Feel free to donate. Feel free to check out other videos. If you happen to be watching and you've not subscribed yet, or you're not a regular here, which I don't know if there are anybody here who is, but sorry. But go ahead and sub. Much to come. Thanks for coming out, Brexis Tornado, Jesse Hosh, Ashley. Oh, thanks, Brexton. Thank you so much, Shannon. And thank you so much, Mimi. Who else do we have in here? Ross was in here. Shout out to you, Ross. I appreciate all of you so much. Appreciate you coming in here. Else I'd just be talking to myself. And that's not too fun. It's funner talking to people. Yeah, I kind of want to watch part 3, 3D. I watched it earlier in 2D, but 3D's better. You know what I'm saying? 3D's better. Yeah, you want to see Gemma one more time there, Brex? I could bring the laptop over her direction. She's in the kitchen now. Say goodbye there, Jim. Says you're finally signing off, huh? There's the Gemma. Gemma's not huge on horror movies. Probably the screaming and creepy music and all that stuff. So much to come on the channel. Like I said, can become a member for $6.99. If you want to become a cult member, we'll send you a free mug. I'll show you one more time the mug you will receive. Maybe one of these Mr. Thrasher mugs. Master of content. I just say Mr. Thrasher, not Metallica. Shannon, yours will be on the way very shortly. We'll be putting that in the mail before you know it. Right on. Thanks, everybody. I'll have something up new or something new up in the next day or two. Having cocoa in it right now. Cheers, Brex. Cheers, Brex. I was doing the same thing. Yeah. About that time of year. So I'm going to continue watching Friday the 13th films. I appreciate you all stopping in, and happy Friday the 13th, everybody. Thanks for coming by. I very much appreciate it. We will see you all next time. Okay. As soon as I figure out how to end the chat, I will. End the live stream. Okay. Happy Friday the 13th, everybody.